Hi everyone, hope you're doing good, and today I'm going to be doing a CD update. I haven't done one in a while, so today I'm going to just be showing some stuff that I've picked up over the last couple of months, since like June to August, and also I'm going to be showing some stuff I got from a VCLT trade that I did with Kim at This Is Music. So yeah, I've got a lot of different stuff. I've got 11 CDs to show, lots of different styles and such like. So yeah, before we get into the update, if you're new and you like the content that I've been making, please consider subscribing for some more music and rock and metal and guitar based content. Please share and like, and any feedback is massively appreciated, and I thank everyone for all your continued support. And now let's just get straight to the video. So the first thing that I want to show is something that I got sent from Simon at Pieface. He ordered a lot of these CDs when they came out, and he was really good of him to send one over to me, and that is my mate's CD system of Lunacy and Hello My Brother. I haven't actually shown this. This come out in June. I remember for the live stream that we did in July, I did show it and talked about it a little bit, but I haven't shown it in an actual video, so I thought I'd just show it and yeah, give my mate Mickey a bit of support. This is his second album that he's released under the name Symptoms of Lunacy, and yeah, it come out in June, end of June I think, and yeah, it's some really cool 80s and 90s hard rock heavy metal, and he wrote me out a really lovely note there, which I really appreciate, and yeah, I just thought I'd show it, give him some support. I'll leave a link in the description. And also, on the subject of Pieface, he actually sent me another VCLT about a couple of weeks ago, so in the near future I'll be doing a video talking about what he sent me. The next lot of CDs are from the trade that I did with Kim. He did a video on his channel of the stuff that I sent him, so definitely go check out his channel if you want to find out what I sent him. And yeah, this is what he sent me. This was the album that basically made it happen. Exodus, Impact is Imminent. And yeah, basically he did a video and he got the vinyl of this, and I basically said that it'd be really cool to have the CD because I've never had it before, and he said that I've got this spare, so I'll let you have it. So I really appreciate that, Kim, because yeah, it's an album that I've really wanted to check out and get, but the you know, it's quite expensive to get, so I really appreciate having this. This is an OG, I believe, and it is basically designed to be like the vinyl. Even the inside is like a little mini inner sleeve for the vinyl, and then you got the CD in there obviously. And yeah, this is a really good album actually. I've never listened to it before, and I thought it was really solid. The production wasn't the best. I thought the production was not very good actually, but there's some really good riffs on here, some really good songs. I love the first song, Impact is Imminent, AWOL, the Lunatic Parade, Thrash Under Pressure is pretty good as well. So yeah, overall really solid album, and I've only got one left to check out now, and then I've got all, well, I would have listened to all the Exodus albums. Still got a couple left, like the first two to get on CD. Next one is one that I had no idea that he was sending me. I didn't know who the band were, and it is CKY, and this album's called Carver City, come out in 2009, and this is their fourth album. And yeah, I'd never heard of this band, and when I looked them up and it said that they were like alternative rock, alternative metal, and I thought, I'm not sure if I'm going to like that. but I'll give it a go anyway, just to be sure. And to be honest, no, it wasn't my thing. It started off okay, but then it kind of went a bit too alternative. Very heavy on the keyboard synth stuff as well, which I didn't like. But yeah, there was some alright stuff on it, but after like I got halfway, I sort of had enough of it, to be honest. So yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't enjoy this one. So yeah, if anyone out there likes a bit of like alternative rock metal with a bit of like post-grungy progressiveness about it, then yeah, you're more than welcome to have that, because it just wasn't my thing, I'm afraid. The next one that he sent me is a band that I've known for a while, but I never listened to until now, and that is Stormtroopers of Death. And this is Bigger Than the Devil, their second album that came out in 1999 on Nuclear Blast. And yeah, I really enjoyed this. I've never heard them before, and yeah, I thought it was awesome. It's got a real sort of hardcore punk crossover thrash style, but then it also has a little bit of like that 90s Anthrax in there a little bit. It's got that sort of like, yeah, 90s sounding metal, let's say. But I thought it worked really well. I really like the vocals on this. I thought the first song, Bigger Than the Devil, was really good. Kill the Arseholes I liked. Black War. Celtic Frosted Flakes I thought was hilarious, talking about what happened to Celtic Frost. Let's have a look. Anything else? Yeah, I thought Ballad of Phil H was quite funny because it was basically the Simpsons theme. Yeah, there's some really wacky, crazy stuff on here, but it's also some really good stuff as well. And yeah, definitely want to check out the first one, Speak English or Die, because that's like a classic in crossover thrash. Yeah, and the last one that Kim sent me is, this was literally like second chance, last chance saloon for me with this band, because I'd listened to some of their stuff and didn't like it, and that band is In Flames, and this is Colony, their fourth album, again from '99. And yeah, as I said, I listened to some of their later stuff, like I got sent Battles by Marty, and I listened to some of their new album, and it really didn't do it for me. I really just was not enjoying it. I did not like it at all. So when Kim sent me this, I was thinking, right, here we go. This is it. If I don't like this, then I'm just never gonna like this band. But fortunately, I really like this. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was exactly what I thought In Flames were going to be, basically. It had that melodic death metal, it had that like 2000s metalcore style in there as well, which I really love. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. The first couple of songs, Embody the Invisible, Ordinary Story, Scorn and Colony, they're my four favourite songs off this album. Them four songs are absolutely brilliant. And then you've got stuff on here like Coed Existence, Resin, Insipid 2000, some really good stuff, and I definitely will want to check out the first three In Flames albums now. I can definitely get behind this band now, so that's really awesome. And yeah, thanks Kim for sending me them, I really appreciate it. Okay, now we're going to move on to stuff that I've brought over the last like 3 months or so, since June. And yeah, there's a couple of gap fillers here and a couple of albums that were just really good, really cheap. I thought I can't pass that up. So yeah, first one is Heathen, Empire of the Blind. This is their latest one that came out in 2020 on Nuclear Blast. And yeah, I remember listening to a couple of songs when it first came out, and I quite enjoyed it, but I never went and listened to the whole thing. But then on Amazon I saw it was about £5 or £6, so I thought, sod it, I'm going to get it. and yeah, listened to the whole thing, and it was really good actually. It was like melodic thrash metal, quite groovy, quite enjoyable, bit modern sounding. Still has like little elements of Exodus in there and like old school thrash, but it's very modern sounding, very groovy, melodic, and quite simplistic as well in the song structures, but really good stuff actually. Quite like the Blight, Empire of the Blind, In Black, I think they were all the singles, but also Devour, I really like that song. A Fine Red Mist, they get Gary Holt to do some solos on that. It's just a really awesome instrumental. The Gods Divide is really good as well. Shrine of Apathy is a bit of a dull ballad, but apart from that, really solid album. Reminded me a little bit of like Silosis in the kind of groovy melodic side, and yeah, I thought it was pretty good actually. Decent pickup there. Next one is one that I was a little disappointed by, to be honest, and that is Avenged Sevenfold's Nightmare. Now this album is their 5th album, and it gets a lot of praise, and to be honest, I was hoping it would be better, because the songs that I had heard before buying this was Natural Born Killer and God Hates Us and the title track, and them 3 songs are fantastic. They're probably the 3 best songs on the album, but the rest of it is just a load of rubbish. Like, Danger Line starts off pretty decent, and then towards the end of the song just goes into this stupid bit and it's crap. Victim is really boring. Tonight the World Dies sounds like a country song. I didn't like it. Fiction is a shitty bloody piano ballad, and I absolutely despise piano ballads. They suck so bad. Save Me was actually decent. Buried Alive was actually pretty cool. But yeah, I'm really disappointed with this, and really going off Avenged Sevenfold, to be honest. The new album that they put out was rubbish. I was really disappointed with that. So, with the bad one out the way, now we're going to get back into all the good stuff. And this next one was a total blind buy, and I really enjoyed it. It's a band that I've wanted to get more stuff by anyway, and I saw it and I just took a chance on it, and I really liked it. And that is the self-titled album by Aerosmith. Their debut come out in 1973, and what hooked me about this was that I saw it on Amazon and it was £2, and with like £1 postage. I thought, you can't go wrong for that. I think it's probably the best cheap buy I've ever made. This is really good, really solid, like 70s hard rock. So yeah, I wasn't really sure what to expect, and I really enjoyed it actually. I thought it was very good. Obviously, I think they've done better than this, but for a debut album, I think it's really good. And don't that guy just look like he should be in a grunge band? He just looks like he should be in a 90s band. Really ahead of his time. But yeah, I really like this. The first couple of songs, Make It, Somebody, really good. Then it goes into Dream On, and I'd never listened to that song before, and I was blown away by that song, how good it was, how before its time it sounded. Such a really good song. I really love that song. Something about it that I think is really cool, and I'd love to do a cover of it one day, so that would be really cool. One Way Street I thought was good. Mama Kin I quite liked. So yeah, solid debut album by Aerosmith, and I definitely would like to get some more Aerosmith. I really want to get some more of the 70s stuff like Rocks and Draw the Line. So yeah, that's that. Now we're going to move on to some more heavier stuff than Aerosmith. We're going to start off with Carcass, and this is Heartwork. the beginning of melodic death metal. A lot of people say that, and it's hard not to agree. This is their 4th album, and I got the special double disc edition, as it says there, with the Heartwork EP and demos. Really good, really good. It's, yeah, as I said, it's quite similar to that Surgical Steel style. I think that's why I quite liked it, but it is a massive drastic change from Necroticism. But I don't think it's a bad album at all. I think from start to finish it's really good. You've got Buried Dreams, Carnal Forge, No Love Lost, This Mortal Coil, Blind, Bleeding the Blind I thought was really good, and Doctrinal Expletives as well. Really awesome song, and yeah, really happy to pick that up for a decent price as well. I really want to get the 2nd album as well, and I probably will at some point before the end of the year. Next one is another 90s classic death metal band and a classic 90s death metal album, and that is Spiritual Healing by Death. And again, I think I showed this one on the July stream as well, but yeah, I wanted to show it again because it's fantastic. Probably my favourite album by Death. It's either this or Leprosy for me. I just think that those albums are really good. And yeah, as you can see, this is the Relapse reissue with the extra bonus stuff that I've not listened to. But yeah, this is really awesome. Technical, a bit progressive but not too progressive. It's a bit more of that old school metal. It's got that old school death metal sound in there still. And James Murphy as well on lead guitar. You just can't get any better than that, because I just really love his solo style on here. Really adds a lot to the songs and to the, you know, to the band. And yeah, absolute classic, stone cold classic. Love that album. And the last one I'm going to show is another 90s stone cold classic death metal album, and that's From Beyond by Massacre. I've been wanting to get this for so long because so many people have said a lot of great stuff about this album, and yeah, I do not regret buying it now. It is absolutely fantastic. Their debut album from '91, and yeah, I really like this. I got the latest one last year, and ever since I've been wanting to pick this up, and now I've finally done it. It's got a mixture of that old death sound with a bit of Slayer and a bit of Obituary in there, and that is all in my wheelhouse. Absolutely love it. Really fast, aggressive, very thrashy sounding death metal at times. Rick Ross is absolutely unbelievable on this album. Some really insane guitar playing with his dive bombs and whammies, craziness. Quite groovy moments as well. And this is the reissue from 2018 and comes with the Inhuman Condition EP, which is really good as well. Apart from Warhead, that cover is a bit crap, but the rest of it is really awesome. And I'll probably say my favourite song from Beyond is track 3, Biohazard. I absolutely love that song. Yeah, I don't think I'm that bothered about getting the other 2 Massacre albums. I know they're a bit more tricky to get hold of, but I'm happy with this one and the latest one. And one thing just before I finish, doesn't Cam Lee look like Slash? I saw that, and that was the first thing I thought of when I got this. I didn't know Slash was in Massacre, but yeah, super happy to have that in my collection now. So that was my latest CD update, episode 9 in the series. I'd love to know your thoughts on any of the CDs that I've acquired, and also the ones I got in the VCLT as well. And I've got plenty more content coming out this month and for the foreseeable. Really busy on the channel right now, so yeah, hope you appreciate all the content that has been coming out and will be coming out. And yeah, if you got this far, thanks ever so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And until the next time, keep it metal.